Guys, cheap here with the weekly deals. For some reason, this is not centered, so there we go. I'm not gonna restart this. Screw it. I'm lazy. Uh, I also have like a giant headache, but I still want to get this done because I haven't done it in like feels like 2 or 3 weeks. All right, so on top of the special offers, blah blah blah. Wow, I am bombing this straight out the gate, guys. That's the level I'm at. You got the Van Helsing franchise on sale. That's Space Hulk Deathwing, which looks really good. I'm just not gonna pay that much money for it personally. Although if you guys want to play it, by all means, message questions. Awesome, $3. Anyways, so I mean, I made the list to go through for last week, and then I was just floored. And by the time I felt up to doing it, it was like Thursday, and I was like, it's way too late. All right, so Clandestiny of Elsie, it's 50 cents. It looks kind of interesting. I'm like on the bench with buying it. Because it kind of looks like a shooter game, but it's also an RPG Maker game, which I don't know how many of those are out there, but I haven't played any. But yeah, just on the premises of a World War II vet and a mentally damaged alcoholic, like in one person, which really is basically most of the people that my dad works with. It, not like his also employees, coworkers is the word I want there. Wow, I am doing great today. My dad works at the VA, so they have a lot of vets that have got some serious baggage kind of hanging on them. Anyways, but they help them and then they feel better and they go out and get jobs, so yay. So, anyways, this is on sale. It looks really interesting and just. Yeah, he wakes up and his wife's disappeared and it's like, did she leave me or is it the zombies? It's probably the zombies. Or this could all be in his head. Who knows? Surfingers is on sale and I love this game, although I don't play it nearly as much as I do, or I want to. Um, yeah, I've streamed it before. You guys are welcome to go see it. That's pretty much the purpose of just pushing up and down. Oh, you can do combos on like a long one? Anyways, I'm now sitting here learning more about this game by watching it. Yeah, you can unlock characters and there's multiplayer and you just go as far as you can and it's awesome and a really nice time killer, and every time I crash into something it just crushes my heart. I don't know how I feel about Saturday Morning RPG. Like every time I see it, I think, oh, I bet this game's awesome. But then, like, I look at it and I'm like, I'm not sure what's going. Like, I don't. It looks turn-based. He's also like dancing. That I don't. This game looks like if you grew up as an 80s, 90s kid, you would probably sit here and just be like, ah, yes, it is time to just wax in nostalgia and enjoy life watching this. You're too late, maybe. It's, you know what? I might finally give it and buy this and play it on the channel. It's one of those games that I keep seeing and it's like, I want to buy this and I haven't. Why is he collecting stickers? Why are there all those Mewtwo's? What's going on? Yes, I've dubbed them Mewtwo's. Alright, anyways, yeah, it's 70 cents. It's inspired by, you know, the 80s cartoon culture, or cartoons, but, you know, if you grew up in the 90s, we got to see some of those in the morning, too. Just watch all the cartoons, have the best of everything. Let's see if I can spell this right. I did. Now let's see if I can pronounce it. Maluk, Dark Demon. Probably a game I would be terrible at since I see platforming right off the bat. But at the same time, I really like the art style. This is probably something that I would watch somebody else play out of curiosity. But I can see you guys play this and just having a good time. And it's only like 99 cents. It's normally $2. So if you want to wait on it and pay the full price after looking into it more, go for it. I just really love this art style. It's like Limbo, but also with combat, which is really interesting to me. Like, these are the games that make me really wish I was half decent at platforming. I've been playing Borderlands 2 with a boyfriend, or actually we've been playing the pre-sequel, and that game is like 50% platforming, maybe more, and he just sits back and laughs at me the whole time. Why is the name not showing up? Is it one word? Yes, it is. Alright, next we have EvoQuest, which I didn't buy, so I'm gonna fix that immediately after this, because I want to play as a villain with an army and just taking over things in an action RPG style, because why not? Sometimes you just have to take over the world Legend of Zelda style, you know? We've all wanted to be Ganon. You know you do. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, that game looks awesome. Space Farmers looks interesting, and what immediately caught my attention was that it's co-op and multiplayer. I'm not sure if you're actually farming in this game. Like, there are animals and possibly crops, but it also looks like you're fighting off things trying to murder said animals and crops. Cute little picking cow. I kind of wish this had like a bundle deal where you could buy like 2 or 3 of them since you have co-op multiplayer in it. Because if they did, I would have snagged this up and been like, yo, bae, here, have a copy. I might still do it. I'm 50-50 on it. Yeah, this looks fun and interesting. And for 99 cents instead of the regular $10, you know, it's kind of worth a look in my opinion. I believe I've mentioned Shudder to you guys before. I'm not 100% sure on that. But if I haven't, basically you're the camera going around a haunted house finding all these creepy things going on. I don't know if you have to maintain your battery. It looks like you do. But yeah, you're just looking for creepy occurrences, so I would lose half my battery time just to me, like, screaming and freezing up, and sorry for your ears. I actually meant to play that in, or for Spoopy Month, and I didn't get around to it. I had too many other games to play. Maybe I'll do, like... Maybe not another scary game month, but, you know, just pick up scary game for the sake of it. There's so many scary games, I can kind of easily fill a month with them. Oh, Sand Mason, not Mansion. Although a Sand Mansion sounds amazing. Yeah, I'm not personally going to get this because there's so many games like this. But this is 99 cents. So if you guys like the games where you're sort of sculpting and stuff like that, like you're underground in a cave system, you're traveling around, you interact with things. Like, if you've been interested in games like this, but not, or aren't sure how you would handle like the mechanics and stuff like that, this one might be the one worth giving a look, since yet again it's 99 cents. Yeah, it's pretty much like playing with physics and having fun and shaping the environment, and that looks horrifying. I would scream if those were coming at me and die immediately. That's... yeah. Oh, you can play with other people. See, now I've almost changed my mind, like, maybe I should see if the boyfriend wants to play that. You do co-op? That'd be kind of cool. See, now I'm sitting here like, oh, I wouldn't play that game. And I see you can have stuff with multiple people, and then I'm like, well, if I bring the boyfriend along, I might play it. I believe I have a copy of this game, or I just keep no, it's on my wish list, that's what it is. It's puzzles and bosses and all kinds of goodness, and I really like that your character is just this little thing. It reminds me of like so many games I love. That looks horrifying. I would die immediately. Yeah, this reminds me of a lot of games. Anyways, it's Solus, A Ray of Hope. It's on sale for 99 cents. I have no idea if I said the name or not. Yeah, just... again, I guess I just really like games that kind of have that Limbo-esque feel to it. I'm gonna make that a word. Anyways, but then there's also other things thrown in. It's like Limbo and Child of Light. Because you have abilities and things like that. Although Child of Light is RPG-ish. But yeah, this is more puzzly than an RPG. Alright, Silent Age is on sale. If you guys haven't played it, or have no idea what it is whatsoever, I've done a full playthrough of this. You're welcome to go take a look at it and form your own opinions. I'm just gonna lose words left and right here. I don't care. I'm not editing this. But yeah, it's point and click, and there's time travel, and I get stuck a lot, and it's totally worth it because it was fun. Oh, there may be more Oddworld games on sale than I thought. I know Abe's Exodus is on sale. Is Odyssey on sale too, or is that the normal price? That's the normal price. Alright, if you haven't played the Abe's games in the Oddworld series, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I guess I can somewhat forgive it. Yeah, Oddworld Abe's Exodus is on sale. It's over half off, which is awesome. It's $1. And I just really love Oddworld games. They're so much fun. I'm terrible at platforming, and I still really enjoy these. And then the one with Stranger's Wrath is a shooting game, and I'm awful at those, and I still love it because it's just who I am as a human being at this point. I really hope I bought this next one, because if I didn't, I also had to fix that. Alright. You wake up dead at sea. You're like, well, that's not right. I gotta solve this problem. And that's pretty much the summary of why am I dead at sea. You're literally a dead person solving your own murder. And you can, like, possess people and just run around gathering names and information and clues, hopefully. It's just... Oh. It's for kitchen staff only. You just gotta figure out what happened to you. I mean, if you were dead at sea, would you want to know? I think I'd want to know. Yeah, that's probably gonna get snagged up for the channel. Alright, here's a game that I have actually spent hours watching. I know the reviews are mixed. It's one of those games that you either completely love or you completely hate, because sometimes people are like, oh, I got gypped on this and stuff like that. Basically, you're trying to identify the bad guy and then kill them. And there are sometimes physics involved. You can throw vehicles at them. You can... You know, I think you have to, like... Yeah, you have to make it look like an accident. Is the highlight there. So you can't just snipe them. You gotta be creative with this. And sometimes they'll, like, change the routes they're walking and stuff like that. It's like, yo, I had this awesome piano drop planned, and you turn left. Why would you do that? Just fling something at him, apparently. This game is so much fun to watch. I wish I could... Anyways, if you're interested in that game, it's, yeah, in my opinion, a fun little time killer. It's 75% off, which I think makes the price totally worth it. And it's worth a look, in my opinion. If you guys don't think so, that's cool too. I believe Syberia 1 and 2 are both on sale. Syberia 3 is not. In fact, I didn't know that Syberia 3 existed. These are point-and-click games. This one's 80% off. I own a copy of it. I would play it for you guys, but the normal price is $13. And it's just really pretty. Yeah, you're going to weird places and time periods and stuff like that, and just... It gets bananas, and I need to play it again. Yeah, it looks really interesting to me, which is why I own a copy of it. And, you know, if you guys are interested, it's $260. I don't think that's the worst price in the world for something you're checking out. Alright. Trials of Ezra. I, at first, was going to not put this on the list, and then I looked into this for a few seconds and realized that this is a brilliant game. Because not only is it just, you know, puzzles to kill the enemies, which was why it was almost on the list, but I wasn't sure about it. You can control dead things, and the fact that you can do that is fascinating to me because that opens up like just completely different options for puzzles and stuff like that. So yeah, you're not just a kid in this awful castle, which would normally make it, just solve puzzles and platform, and I'll suggest it and not look into anything past that. But like the fact that you can use the things that you've killed to like send them off to do other things. Oh, he fell in acid. Like send them off to like basically do your bidding. That is awesome to me, and I really look forward to playing this game. Anyways, so that's Trials of Azra. It's 60% off. It's only $4. Sproggy Wood. This actually would have been on the list for last week, but yet again, I didn't get around to it. This game's like really weird to me, but also really cool. This like it's good weird. It's turn-based. It's a roguelike. You're trying to like build up a civilization and stuff like that, but then you're also going into like dungeons and stuff to fight things. It's so strange. My copy of it was actually free with one of the newer Humble bundles. I want to say I got it for free with the Humble blah, 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 Freedom bundle from Humble. There we go. That's where I was getting confused. Yeah, like I would just have fun building little villages and stuff like that. The fact that you've got to, do more than that. You gotta go and fight things and collect items and stuff, and it just looks fascinating to me, and I look forward to playing it. Alright, is that the last one for that page? That was. Yeah, you guys are on the back of the page. You excited? You should be excited. Alright, the Lucius bundle is on sale. I don't know if the individual Lucius games are. Actually, let's just find out quickly. Alright, Lucius itself is not on sale, but the bundle's on sale for $5 for Lucius 1 and 2. Which, considering that the bundle is normally $25, that's a pretty huge price change. Like, I've actually been debating getting it just for the sake of that. Actually, I'm sitting here like, do I want to get that? Anyways, I'm distracting myself. Anywho, yeah. $5 instead of 25, and you get to play as like an evil demon child. Who wouldn't do that? Just, if you've been thinking about that game, totally worth it. Also, if you have one of the two games and you get the bundle, you get a little bit of the price knocked off. So either way, it's still kind of worth it for the price difference. I have to type this right. There it is. I really wish this game was $10. You guys don't understand. I keep looking at this game and think, wow, that'd be amazing on the channel, but it's $20. Yeah, everything's just falling to crap. I'm gonna say it like that, because I can. It's a point-and-click game, adventure. I might just have to give it and play it for myself. But basically, I don't know how to explain this without spoiling it. I mean, there's the regular summary for it. Basically, time is unraveling, and the question is whether or not you can stop it. I secretly hope that there's multiple endings, because that would be amazing to me. Yeah, even if there isn't, it just looks like such a good game, and it's $6 right now, so if you guys have also just been staring at this game with longing, give it a look. And that recent mixed doesn't dissuade me at all. That's like 10 reviews versus the overall being mostly, or very positive, which normally is what I go with anyways. Actually, a lot of times I look at the mixed reviews, or like the not positive ones, and what they're complaining about is normally stuff that I like. This game is actually one of the ones that I talked about seeing over at PAX South. And it's an RPG game, and you got puzzles. Yeah, it kind of feels Zelda-y. I'll say that since I've been playing a lot of Zelda. You're traveling through this world, and there's monsters and all kind of stuff. Like, it's Normally it's $15 and you get like nice graphics, which is what usually gets my attention. Although like the puzzles and stuff looked really good when I was watching people play this. And the monsters just look interesting, and it really feels Legend of Zelda-ish. So if you're, sad because you can't afford Wind Waker, not Wind Waker. Wow, I am great today. Breath of the Wild, I don't know why I keep calling it Wind Waker. Probably because Wind Waker's on my mind always. Or because, there's a boat. Anyways, if you're sad because you can't afford Breath of the Wild, this might be worth looking into. Oh my goodness, this episode's a hot mess. I'm so, it's almost over. We're almost there. That actually would have been the last one, but then Gremlins Inc. went on sale. This is an awesome board game. If you guys really want to see a summary of it, I would actually go watch Total Biscuit play it. For, I think it's their Sunday games. Anyways, yeah, you can see Total Biscuit and them playing it. I think it looks lots of fun. You can single play it if you want to. It's basically a board game, and you've got to be the best gremlin. You got to have the money. You can be, super duper corrupt. You can, just control all the land and, get all the money from other people. It's traps. It's so awesome. People can go to jail and still be controlling the world while in jail. It's like Monopoly for more corrupt people. Unless you play Monopoly with me, in which case I have specific areas that I try to get because it works for me. Anyways, yeah, Gremlins is a super duper fun game. Yet again, you can go and watch other people play it and get a much better summary than I just gave. And it's $7 or $7.50 instead of 15, and I think that's totally worth it. Anyways, so yeah, those are the sales this week. Sorry for this episode being a complete mess. Getting constant migraines, it doesn't work for me. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!